guys, it's Kristina, and I am so excited to be back with you today because I would like to address the question, am I fully vegan? And I know this question may not make a lot of sense to some people, but allow me to explain. I've been a FullyRaw vegan for over 11 years now. That's a long time. That basically means that I haven't consumed any meat or dairy, breads, rice, pastas, grains, or any cooked food for that matter in over 11 years. So as far as food goes, yes, I am a vegan. However, there's a whole different world of veganism out there that I think needs to be discussed here. I've had a lot of people ask me, am I a health vegan? Am I an ethical vegan? Which one am I? And do I really fit the role of vegan? I first want to just say that we live on a planet that does not cater to veganism, does not cater to vegans. There are animal products everywhere. Even the air that we breathe is polluted. There are animal products everywhere. For example, your car seats, if they're leather, maybe perhaps you have some old clothing that has leather straps on it or something of the sort. It is very difficult to live on this planet and to not encounter some type of an animal product on a day-to-day basis that is not food related. I do believe that I am fully vegan and a raw vegan because I make conscious choices not to consume animal products and to not purchase animal related products as much as possible. But is it avoidable 100% of the time? Let's talk about this for a minute. I also want to acknowledge the people here who may have not jumped into the vegan boat, but that are maybe perhaps, on the verge of taking the leap, and they're watching this thinking, oh my God, I could never do that. It's so overwhelming. Not only am I not going to be able to eat meat and dairy, but that means I have to give up my whole closet. That means I can't use this. That means I can't use my car. That means I can't this. Because there are animal products everywhere. This video is not about making people feel guilty. It's about letting people know that we do have a choice and that it takes time and that a transition is possible. And there are ways to move forward in a healthy, ethical direction so that you don't have to completely flip your life upside down. So let's first talk about some clothing or maybe some products that you may have in your closet that aren't vegan. Maybe you have like an old leather purse from 1990. Maybe you have some old boots that your grandmother gave to you when you were like 13 that still fit you or something. I'm going to be very honest with you. I still have clothes in my closet from elementary and middle school that fit me and that I sometimes still wear. Is that crazy? It's a little crazy. I'm not a hoarder. I just really appreciate all of the memories in my closet. Yes? Yes. Okay, so what do you do with all of those items in your closet that are leather? Do you still wear them? Even though you've had them for like 10 years, do you get rid of them? What's the right decision here? Does it mean that you're not still a vegan if you decide to wear that leather product, even though you're not eating animals and even though you didn't really purchase that product anytime in like the recent, near, present time future? What does that mean? So for me, I know this. I don't feel bad wearing something that I've had for 10 years because I haven't purchased it of recent. I make conscious decisions in the present not to purchase animal products because I'm very aware that whatever I put my dollar towards is in support of creating more of. For instance, if I pay a company, for a pair of leather shorts, that's going to let that company know, oh, I like those leather shorts, make more leather shorts, and it's going to support that company. Another example would be a gift. What if somebody gives you a gift and they don't realize that it has an animal product in it? Are you going to be rude and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm going to give this gift back, even though it had love and intention in it? And maybe perhaps that will open up a topic of conversation with them where you can actually talk about, oh hey, did you know that they have vegan options for these too? Because maybe they didn't know, and that right there is an opportunity to talk to somebody and influence their life as well. If you want to see more vegan products on the market, then purchase more vegan products. If you want to see more animal products on the market, purchase more animal products. You vote with your dollar. We are all human. We all live on this planet. This planet is not perfect and it does not cater to healthy lifestyles or ethical vegans or any of that. It's a very sad world right now, but we're all doing the best that we can right now to create positive, sustainable change. And so that's why it's important to make good decisions moving forward. You vote with your dollar. There's one more topic that I want to discuss here that I think is sensitive among vegans, but I get asked this a lot. What about honey? Is honey vegan? The answer is no, because honey is actually an animal product, and technically it's bee vomit. However, I do want to talk about this for a minute. I personally have not consumed honey in about 5 or 6 years. And this is because when I was eating it 5 or 6 years ago, there were a lot of things that I wasn't aware of about honey. But my perception on honey has changed a lot since then. Let me tell you a quick little story. I was at Rawfully Organic Co-op about 5 or 6 years ago, and one of our local farmers brought this huge jar of warm honey to Co-op. And I hadn't had honey in a few years prior to that. And they were like, oh my gosh, it's medicinal honey. It's good for you. It will help heal you. They love the bees. They never harm the bees. They actually take care of the bees, and they consider themselves like a bee sanctuary. So they brought me this sun-warmed honey that they had literally harvested that day. And everybody was so excited about it. Everybody grabbed a spoon and was eating it, and so I tried it. And I actually posted about it. And the amount of hate and crazy comments that I got at the time posting about that honey was insane. And the funny thing is that it was only from the vegan community that I got those hate comments. It wasn't from anybody else. Since that time, I haven't eaten honey because I got attacked so brutally for trying honey. A lot of people saying, oh my God, these people are horrible to bees, they kill bees, they did da 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 da. And it's interesting because I saw this dichotomy of people who love bees and who harvest honey, and for people who are very anti-honey because they think that it harms the bees. And then I've also seen traditional healers who recommend honey for their healing properties or for its medicinal properties, and people who hate honey because they say it's an animal product, you should not be consuming it. So I definitely have thought about honey a lot in many different ways because I see so many different views on it. I still haven't consumed it in about 5 or 6 years, but I'll definitely say this. I will never prosecute somebody for having one bite of honey or for having a bite of something that isn't vegan. I will never make them feel like anything less than because they made a choice for it. I think that we can all do a better job to inspire people and encourage them to make better choices, ethically friendly choices in their lives so that they're not turned off by this lifestyle, turned off from thinking that they have to do it perfectly to make a difference. I very much believe that every single step matters. Every single choice does matter. So even if somebody wants to have one raw vegan meal a day, one vegan meal a day, one meatless Monday, all of that matters. And I think that if we're more encouraging with people, rather than so political and so dogmatic, we can really help to touch people on a deeper level and create more sustainable change. Sometimes people just have to dip their toes in the water a little bit just to taste how good it is to feel healthy and to make a difference. And maybe that's all they really need to keep going. We want people to keep going. We want people to make more conscious decisions moving forward. We don't want people to feel badly for decisions that they made in the past. I've made tons of horrible decisions in the past. Tons! And I make horrible decisions now too sometimes, but I'm human. And we live on this place called Earth, and it's an imperfect place, and we all make horrible decisions sometimes. Sometimes we make them unconsciously. Sometimes we make conscious decisions that turn out being horrible decisions that we didn't realize were going to be horrible decisions. Should we make ourselves feel bad for those? No, we should use them as growth opportunities to learn from them, to become better people. I'm still vegan. I still call myself a vegan. I still promote veganism. I've been a raw vegan for 11 years. I teach people how to live this lifestyle. It's really hard to be perfect all of the time. I'm doing the best that I can. There may be a lot of people who hate me for putting up this video. There may be a lot of people who say, oh my God, she's not really fully vegan. Even though she hasn't eaten meat or dairy in 11 years, she's not fully vegan. That's okay. I'll let you say that. But I want to ask you, are you perfect at this lifestyle? Are you perfect at being vegan? Have you eaten meat or dairy or cooked foods in 11 years? Have you eaten meat or dairy recently? Is every single item in your closet vegan as well? Before you decide to point a finger and judge me, judge yourself and ask if you're perfect. Nobody's perfect, but at least I'm trying, and at least I'm here trying to make this world a better place. All right, you guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I want to thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I love you. I love you guys so much. If you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you are in support of meeting people with where they are at and encouraging them to make better decisions, give this video a thumbs up. And maybe perhaps you have a lot to say as well. Go ahead and comment below and I'll read your thoughts. Thank you for sharing. If you guys need more tips, tricks, or recipes on how to go fully raw, please subscribe here to FullyRawKristina as we have fun living a healthy lifestyle together. If you guys want to follow me daily, you can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, all at FullyRawKristina. I'm on Snapchat every day, and I'm really loving the new Instagram stories that just came out. I've been doing that a lot. Love them. All right, you guys. I'm excited for my next video, planning something cool, and can't wait to see you soon. Sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye. Wow, it's sweaty here in Texas.
I got this feeling rising